What's going on? My name is Stafford Beats, and today we are going to be breaking down exactly how to make beats for Drake, PARTYNEXDOOR, and other Toronto-influenced artists. And for the occasion, I've got my Drake holding a dog sweater, so this beat's going to be extra fire. Let's get into it. Before we get into the video, I just wanted to let you know that I'm actually hiding a Producer Crate discount code somewhere in the video. It has a one-time use only, so the first person to get it is going to get a 75% off discount code on their entire order from the Producer Crate. Good luck. So I actually just teamed up with this fire producer who's got a placement with Drake and is super popping on YouTube. His name is Holy Beats or Jordan WTF. And we worked together to make this drum kit called Sounds of Toronto. It's got 10 starters and a ton of drum sounds. So first things first, I'm going to find a starter to use for this beat. This one's fire. I might end up using this one. That piano is beautiful. Ooh! This will make a crazy Kodak beat. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with my original choice and use this one. So we're gonna move the BPM up to 166. So the very first thing I'm going to do on this beat is lay down some vocals of my own just to add to the background of the beat, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so this is the raw vocals. They sound like trash right now, but they're going to be pretty cool once it's done. So first, we're just going to start with a little radio effect. We'll try some auto-tune to see if that sounds fire. I'm just going to use Metatune. And I'm not really saying anything in specific. I'm just kind of laying down some words that don't really make sense. And then the last thing we're going to add for now is a little altar boy. So you can see, even though my singing voice is absolutely trash, we still make it work. So when I'm making beats like this, I really just want chill drums. I don't need anything hitting super hard. I don't need an in-your-face 808. I just need smooth, easy on the ears. This hi-hat is fire. I'm going to turn it up just a little bit using the boost knob. Turn the velocity down a little bit. And then I'm going to drag this over just a little bit. I'm even going to look at some of these other ones. I'm going to turn the attack up just a little bit. I think I'm gonna actually use this one though. And also, you'll notice that a lot of the samples in this drum kit have extra space at the start and don't start like right there. And the reason for that is you can actually get more bounce by having it start just a little bit after, and having it a little bit delayed in the sample itself makes it really easy to control. If you want it to hit straight away, you can just move the sample start like this and it'll hit right there. But I like leaving just a little bit of space because it adds more bounce to it. It's very subtle, but it's really important to have. Once you have a lot of elements in your beat doing all these subtle things, it's really going to add up. Let's find a fire kick. I really like this one actually. For this one, I sound designed a normal kick, but then I took the transient off of it, which is the part that hits the hardest right at the start, and it just creates this weird little bounce. I'll show you what I mean. I just love it because it's different, you know? I like a little different. This is fire already. And it's so basic. We're gonna turn this up just a little bit. I don't tend to use a lot of perks or sound effects in beats like these, but once in a while I'll just use like one or two really little ones in the background. Just like that. It literally hits twice in 8 bars. Sometimes pitching things down will also make it a little bit easier on the ears, and that's really my whole goal with this, is just to make it a very calm, relaxing vibe. You don't want to feel overwhelmed while you're listening to it. So now I'm going to use one of my favorite tricks to find root notes. First, make sure that you've got a mixer channel for your sample, and then you're going to pull up my favorite plugin ever, Melodyne. Now what this is going to do is you're going to hit transfer and play it, and it's going to find all of the notes that are playing. So if you play a chord, it's going to find all of them. So you can see here it's F, E, A, G. We got short attention spans. I really be forgetting the notes. So I'm going to look at it again after I find an 808. That's fire. Let's see if I can remember. F, E, A, G. Again, we want to make sure that the 808s aren't super in your face and overpowering. That's hard. Honestly, we don't need too much more for this, so I'm going to go ahead and split the channels now. And then we're going to get to the little sauce that makes your beats that much better. So I'm going to go over to my perk loops, and I'm going to find one that's going to be fire for the intro and just kind of in the background. Yeah, this is hard. I'm going to take out some of the high frequencies because I think the hi-hat just doesn't really work for this beat specifically. Yeah, it's way more subtle now. I'm going to make a second version of this vocal now for while the drums are on. Take out part of the sample for the verse. And then just like that, we'll copy paste it a couple times. Put the perk loop in there. And then a really important part about these beats is you want to have a fire intro. So if your intro is not fire, people generally aren't going to listen to the rest of the beat. And that goes for all types of beats, not just this style. So part of that is going to be how good the sample is, and part of that is going to be what kind of effects are there. So I added all these ambiances in this kit. I actually went to all these different places in Toronto for my Sounds of Toronto drum kit. And I don't live in Toronto, so that's some damn dedication. This is from the airport. This is from inside the plane. This is from Union Station, which is a really popular subway station. It's in the middle of Toronto. And then this was just walking around outside. We're going to grab the Union Station one here. I feel like it's super fire for this beat. Pitch it down a little bit. And a secret trick I love for the ambience is to turn on the stereo delay. It's going to sound like it's all around you now, which is really, really good for anybody using headphones. That's crazy. So we're going to use this riser. And right before the beat drops out back into the bridge or the pre-chorus, we're going to use a swoosh. It just transitions so nice. This is one of my all-time favorite sound effects. While I was listening to the beat, I just thought of a place a rim shot might sound fire, so we're gonna try it out real quick. And that's basically it for these types of beats. So really just the things to keep in mind is keep it simple. Don't do anything crazy with your hi-hats. Sometimes there can be like a little roll or whatever in there, but a lot of times, like I said, very easy on the ears, very soothing, very calm, but it's still got a bounce to it. So even though there's a lot of things that are kind of standard in these types of beats, make sure that you're breaking rules, you're trying stuff that's kind of out of the ordinary. I really just wanted to give you a foundational knowledge of like what that Toronto sound is, but take what you learned from this and make another beat like it, but add something in crazy. So maybe the 808 will be in your face. Maybe it's got a different kind of drop or a beat switch or something like that. But do what you can to spice these beats up and make it stand out. But other than that, I really hope you learned something. If you did, make sure to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future. You can find this kit in the description or on my website, theproducercrate.com. Here's the full beat.